Mohammed from Qatar has a vast collection of games at his disposal, and today he's given us one of the best TV games that I've ever played. Now, that's not saying very much, but this one was definitely a little bit of a surprise. This is Animaniacs for the Genesis. If you're old enough to remember Animaniacs, then you probably remember what made the series so great in the first place. Yakko, Wakko, and Dot were almost always involved in misadventures, but they were also almost always together, and Animaniacs does a very good job of portraying this. The player only controls one character at a time, but the other two tag along can be switched whenever the need arises. Now, while Animaniacs is a platforming game, it manages to stick out due to a few differences. The most obvious of these is the puzzle elements that have been implemented into each level. Games like Mario and Sonic would have occasional puzzles, but Animaniacs puts almost as much emphasis on these as it does on running and jumping. For instance, you might need to use Wakko's hammer to hit a switch, or blow a kiss at an enemy with Dot to make it run away. I'm not sure why it would run away, but whatever. The nice thing about these puzzles is that they never really feel frustrating. In fact, they're actually the best part of the game. In addition, the game uses a few text-based cutscenes to add some humor. That's the premise of the game. That's awesome. While the puzzles in the game aren't frustrating, the rest of the game can be. There aren't any glitches or bugs or anything like that, but the game's difficulty is absolutely relentless. I probably died 25 times trying to make it to the end of the second level, and that was over the course of only like 10 minutes. Wasn't this game supposed to be for little kids that watch the TV show? I guess it's a good thing that the internet is around now, so you can figure out how to beat the freaking thing. They do make a couple of errors though. There are a few different types of crates, and some of them are movable. However, there are a few that look very similar that are just part of the background. I really don't know why they did this. I think it's just how the developers got their sick kicks. Animaniacs is not a very long game, even for its time. A skilled player should be able to beat it in only a few hours, but the age group it's targeted at should take much longer to beat it. Or maybe even to beat the first level. Seriously, why is it so hard? While the Animaniacs cartoon was a little bit short-lived, the Genesis adaptation of it is a game that can still be enjoyed by old and new fans alike. While you might be throwing your controller at the TV after you die 50 times, just remember something. They're Animaniacs, and they've got baloney in their slacks.